Hello everyone, my name is Gwee, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Today, unfortunately, Captain James Man is not able to join me, mostly because, the way we usually do things is, whenever I would play a session, he would be watching through Skype, screen share, or Google Plus, which does screen share. But unfortunately, my computer's RAM sucks, so it's not able to process all of that. So every time that would happen, every time we would try to do it that way, my computer would give me the blue screen of death, and I would lose everything. And yeah, just it wasn't worth all that aggravation. So this time around, this one is a post commentary of this particular recording, because I thought at the time we were gonna try just to I was gonna try to not play it at the same time that James would be watching, but we ultimately decided that I would just do the rest on my own. So hope you can bear with me. Hopefully someday I will be able to upgrade my RAM so that we can do live commentary again. But for now, it's just gonna be me like it was in my Treasure Planet playthrough. Let's play, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on lately. So, starting off with, Rockstar. That's where you get the next crystal. And I actually wanted to point out that, in my first episode, nobody noticed it. In fact, I didn't even notice it until long after. Is that I accidentally said Crystal Star instead of Crystal, because I was just so used to Crystal Stars from Thousand Year Door. So I guess that's why I didn't catch myself saying it. But whatever. So I just yeah, at this point, I was just kind of playing around, making Kirby all like, oh my god, it's gonna fill up with sand! So yeah, we just, we need to get out of here before we get crushed. But it's really not hard to do. It's Kirby. It's not supposed to be hard. It's an easy game. It's like, you know, it's not supposed to be hardcore. And I know I'm bringing up, Chugga Conroy again, but he's just one of those Let's Players I watch pretty religiously. Because, you know, he's one of the first ones I came across, so that's why I've been following him for so long, and he's what got me started on Let's Playing, ultimately. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Shoot. Darn it, brain! I had a point there about bringing up Chugga Conroy, and I just... Ugh. Yeah, me and my rambling, I know. I ramble. A lot of Let's Players ramble. And I guess when I do that, I just... I lose track of the point I was originally gonna make. So, apologies. I'll probably remember when I you know, go back to edit this. You know, put the audio in with the video. But yeah, for this crystal, you want to get this particular combo of rock and electricity, otherwise you can't get it. It's kind of a weird power, I have to say. It's like a string of electricity attached to a rock. Or rather, yeah, other way around. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I always imagined it like a ball and chain, sort of. Yeah, because it's like a ball of, rock ball, I guess, on a chain of electricity. It's not one of the stranger powers I've ever seen. And yeah, you're gonna see a lot of derpy moments from me. Oh, you try to numb me! No thank you, sir. I do not want to be numbed. I'm not numbable. Numbable. I'm not sure if that's a new word nowadays. Someone will have to tell me. Numbable? But yeah, got the card. Always want to go for the cards because they have enemy pictures and info. Well, not really info, they're just their names. So I know they're not integral, but they're nice things to have Because for the life of me, I can't remember all these enemies' names. I only remember Scarfy and Poppy Brothers. That's that's it. So yeah, and for this particular level here, I decided to go with needle and electricity, which to me looks a lot like a lightning rod rather than a needle, even though it really is a needle. And I love raining destruction on enemies like that. It's just so satisfying. But of course, it does have a limited range like that. Oh, you thought you could get me? No, sir. Yeah. Another derpy moment. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of them, trust me. But yeah, honestly, the last time I tried to do this, I really didn't do that horribly. I mean, you know, I actually did a lot better last time I tried this. So, not sure what was going on with me when I did this, when I did it this time. But, you know, I'm not doing bad, all things considered. So those floating eyeball things, someone will have to tell me what that's called, because most likely I won't have the card to show their name, so someone will have to tell me what they're called. So yeah, that's how you get the next crystal. It looks like it's blocked off and you can't get to it, but it is. You just have to look around. They're kind of clever how they kind of they kind of blend the what do you call it? It's like I'm trying to think of the right description for it. But yeah, they're clever how they hide holes that you can fall into. Yeah, I guess that's the best way. So just like in the second section of the first level, you have to drop down and get that crystal star. But you can't fall too far, otherwise you die. But thankfully they are kind enough so that even if you do end up dying from dropping down to get the crystal, it still counts. You still get the crystal. But you know, it just drops you off at the beginning of the room. So, and in this room, well, you'll have to see. I started doing pretty badly here. I don't know why. I guess I just was not paying attention today. Or rather, the day that I recorded this. It's pretty pathetic, I know. And yeah, I don't know. I guess my sense of placement with enemies was just was not firing on all cylinders for some reason. I swear I'm not old. I'm not God, what? There we go again. I'm sorry. I do tend to ramble, but it's just because I either don't know what else to talk about, or I don't know. Just the things I want to say don't form completely in my mind, and it's just, yeah, that was dumb. I didn't see that in time, but as I said, they are kind enough to drop you back at the beginning of the room. Not, you know, because, you know, like I said, it's Kirby. It's not supposed to be hard. So I guess I was just putting too much faith in my lightning rod power, which has a limited range. It only strikes vertically. So you want to be careful there. It is a nice power to have, but because of its limited range, you do want to be careful. So in this room, this is the first time we get to ride on King DDD's back. Not really sure why, but I guess it's like, I guess it's a nice way to show him off and, you know, kind of change things up a bit. I don't remember how many times or yeah, how many times you get to ride on King Dedede, but yeah, there is a certain path you want to take in order to get the crystal. And it is up here, and yeah, I have a couple of derpy moments right there. But you want to go up and to the right, and there it is. Yeah, I misjudged that. I had a lot of misjudgments this time around. I don't know what was wrong with me, but there you go. So, yeah, not really sure why I smashed that wall. There's really nothing there worthwhile to get. Unless you felt you were low on stars. Like star points. Are they called star points? I think they are. Yeah. So that's the way you want to take, and there's the exit. And I completely missed the card. I didn't need the tomato. Why did I get the tomato? Again, a lot of misjudgments. And here I needed to go out and get speed up time. But yeah, I needed to go back and get double rock because that's the only way to get this next crystal. So, decided to speed it up so that it wouldn't be too boring. You know, hopefully that got a laugh. Certainly, I don't know. I find it funny when things are sped up like that. It makes things more entertaining, I think. Now, Rock Kirby is kind of to me is a really boring power, even though it is a good way to protect yourself. It's really slow. You're very slow moving, so you can't really do much with it. Which is why, it's pretty much why you saw me spamming the fireworks power from the first episode. Speaking of which, I just realized it's been a month since the first episode. I guess with all the computer problems I've been having lately, it's I don't know. I've just been really reluctant to try again. I need to upgrade. If anybody knows any good providers for RAM upgrades, please let me know. I would be very grateful. And nothing too expensive either. I'd really like to go for... Oh, I should explain. In that room, you want to... In the room above, before you hit this boss, you want to go immediately left. Otherwise, you can't get this crystal star. You'd have to start the level all over again if you went the wrong way. So, yeah. In the room above the boss, you want to go left. That's how you get it. Oh gosh, what else? What else to talk about? I guess I'll be honest, I really I tried recording this before, and I use WavePad to record mostly, but I also have Audacity. But anyway, when I was trying to record yeah, like I said, a lot of derpy moments. But anyway, when I tried to record this post commentary once before, and it did record successfully, but I don't know, something happened in WavePad, and it ended up crashing, and I lost everything. So that sucked. And I have a really stupid moment here. Do not do that. That one enemy, that takes away a blip of life. Do not do that. I don't know. I guess I'd heard... excuse me. I'd heard that enemy takes your life away, and I guess I was testing to see if that was true. So, really stupid of me, so don't do that. Don't do what I did. But yeah, this part of the level I find kind of relaxing, because I know a lot of people really hate water levels in games, but I've always found them kind of relaxing. even with all this stuff going on. I just like the feeling of swimming in water. I don't know. But yeah, here you want to watch out for these falling bones. They won't really crush you or anything, they just kind of hinder you. And here, yeah. Who else found that scary while playing that as a kid? It's like, oh my god, it's gonna crush me! Ah! But yeah, that's where you go to get the next crystal. And there we go. Easy get. So, second to last level. And for this one you want to get bomb, and for the next, well, it's not only bomb but electricity, and you'll soon see. And I actually heard from Captain Jamesman that this spaceship actually made another appearance in the Kirby franchise before this. I can't remember which game he mentioned, so James, I know you'll be watching this, so you'll have to remind me which game it was that you said that this came from. But yeah, in this room you have these cannons. I know they have a specific name, but again, I don't know. I don't know any. I only know 2 of the enemies. So yeah, they'll just be shooting at Kirby's feet. So all you have to do is just jump right when they're about to hit. It's really not hard. And in this room, you do want to be a little careful because these platforms will crush you if you're not if you're on the side of the platform as they're going into the wall or into a corner, like right here. That was dumb of me. Don't let that happen to you. So, by doing that, I lost my bomb power, which I need. The only place to get bomb is at the beginning of the level. So, yeah, that was stupid. So I have to start over again. I probably should have sped this part up, but I don't know. I guess I didn't think of it. I didn't think of it at the time. So I'll try to fill it in with my commentary. Hehehe. Actually felt pretty satisfied doing that. Being able to hit it from that far away. But yeah, as before. I tend to slur sometimes, I'm sorry. Yeah, just want to jump so that they don't hit your feet. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, this time around I decided to take the other way because I felt it'd be safer. And didn't really need to get the sandwich, but it was good to have. And those diamond-shaped enemies, again, I don't know what they're called. You need them. They will give you electricity. And you do want to stay pretty dead center, otherwise, you know, if within range of them, they will shoot you. And there is a chance that you'll lose your bomb power if you have it out. So, yeah. I probably could have jumped through that, but I didn't want to risk it again, so that's why I'm waiting. Waiting for the platform to pass back through. And up we go. So this is where you need the power. You need to memorize these pictures. Of course, that's not hard. And you need to associate them with the buttons in these rooms. And they're always different, so don't rely on what you just saw there as the one and only combination you need. It's always different. So, you know, make sure you know what shapes to look for. Know your shapes, kids. They will help you. Whoa, that was close. I always forget just how close I was. That could have been a death right there. That could have been an instant death. That would have been terrible. Well, Yeah, well, it would have been annoying mostly, but yeah. And coming up in this next room is the mini-boss. And of course it's one of those diamond-shaped enemies. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I was doing... This is not a hard boss. And for some reason I was just doing terribly this time. I'm usually able to... I usually do better than this. I really don't know why I was having so much trouble. Yeah. You're being real jerkish to me right now. Yeah. I didn't see that ball of energy that was coming towards me as I was sucking in that enemy. But yeah, this time I did better. This power, I find pretty interesting. It's like, you know, a field of energy that surrounds Kirby, and it's at its largest when he's standing still. When he walks around, it's really slow, and the field shrinks, which means the range of destruction, I would call it, also shrinks. So it's kind of fun to see anything within range get utterly destroyed by it. So there's the end, and yay, got the card. And for this boss coming up, I had to go back and get a different power because I don't know, for some reason this boss is kind of immune. Well, I wouldn't say immune, just the range on the double electricity doesn't help. Because even though it should reach them, it doesn't. Yeah. I really don't know why I put that annotation there. I guess just the way Kirby seemed to be waiting for the enemy to come attacking. I don't know. Just something I thought he would think, or something. But yeah, decided to go with Fire and Bond this time because I know it has a much wider range. And it is sure to hit them. It's sure to hit this boss. And what I find interesting about it is you know, these 3 diamonds, they red, blue, and green. They actually make up red, blue, and green are the colors that make up pure white light. So I guess you could say they're parts of the light spectrum. You could say that they're made up of yeah, I stupidly get hit here, so yeah. But I guess you could say each of these things are made up of 2 prisms, which you know, which turn you know, they refract light. So yeah. I don't know. That's just something I've always found a little interesting. Yeah, 1 hit from both me and the boss. Who will win? Me. It's easy. I just had a lot of derpy moments there. So, there's the crystal. Hehehe. Hi, Kirby. Aw, poor Kirby. Always thinking with his stomach. But then again, what do you expect when you're wandering in a desert? Hey, Edeline, you've just solved world hunger. Your brush brings things to life. You... Why doesn't that exist? Why can't we have that? That would solve so many problems. But anyway, on to Aquastar, which I do find kind of enjoyable. It is a water level. So, see you guys next time. This has been Gwee. Or, yeah. Oh boy, I'm ending this off real nicely.